What up, y'all? Eric Creel, the Reviewer King, established 2002. And today, here's before I review Shrek 2 for its 16th anniversary. So, I just watched Gravity Falls for the first time on Disney Plus to look how awesome it is because Gravity Falls, it feels like summer that I can watch during the summertime. Cool. And anyway, I'm here today to review the sequel called Shrek 2. Let's get started. So, the plot for this sequel, we have Shrek and Fiona are already getting married, and then suddenly happens is they like to go to far, far away with Donkey, and but except Pinocchio, the Big Bad Wolf, Three Little Pigs, and the Gingerbread Man, including Three Blind Mice, and everybody's in the fairy tale characters who like to stay in Shrek's swamp house. And then when Shrek and Fiona, including Donkey, who meet Fiona's parents, and they like to have a talk for a bit, a little bit upsetness at the dinner table, and then Fiona meets the fairy godmother. And which suddenly happens is when the fairy godmother can wish things, and then Shrek and Fiona got the force, and then suddenly happens is when Shrek and Donkey wants to talk when Fiona wants to feel her better, when King Harold who meets fairy godmother and including Prince Charming. And then they like to find a way when King Harold who want to find a way for an ogre, and then when King Harold who knocks on a door with Shrek who want to talk to help to find a way into fairy godmother's factory. And then when Shrek and Donkey wants to find a way into fairy godmother's factory and to meet Puss in Boots. Oh, I'll get that cat. Ah, ha, ha. And then Puss in Boots should be appearance in the sequel. When Puss in Boots become friends who like to find a way to get from the happily ever after potion in fairy godmother's factory, and they, which suddenly happens is they like to give a happily ever after potion to escape the fairy godmother's factory. And then when Donkey gives it a demonstration to drink the potion, and then when Shrek wants to give to drink a potion, and then when suddenly happens is until at the night when Fiona wants to turn back into a human, and also Shrek wants to turn back to a human too, including Donkey wants to turn into a stallion. And then they woke up in the morning when Shrek turned into a human, and then Donkey turned into a stallion. And it says, "Who are you talking, Donkey? Donkey? I'm a stallion, baby! I can want it. Yeah! And look at this. Ha! That's so funny. Donkey turned into a stallion. Whoa! If you are a fan of the Shrek films, you gotta watch the sequel. It's fun for the whole family. And then when Shrek and Donkey, who wants to find a way, including Puss in Boots, to find Princess Fiona, but suddenly Princess Fiona turning into a human back again. And then when Shrek and Puss in Boots and Donkey are shocked when Princess Fiona is coming back to human size. And then when Shrek, Puss in Boots, and Donkey had a little bit undeniable for something understandable or not understandable. When Princess Fiona saw Donkey turn into a stallion and also Puss in Boots. And then when Shrek, who takes here in the Poison Apple Tavern, and then they like to find a way to help save Princess Fiona at all costs by come back to the normal life. And they help here in with Fairy Godmother become the world's biggest star. And then when the fairy tale characters like the Gingerbread Man, Three Blind Mice, Three Little Pigs, and the Big Bad Wolf, and also Pinocchio, who want to find a way to save Shrek, Puss in Boots, and Donkey. and they like to find a way. And then when Princess Fiona meets Prince Charming for the first time, and then when Fairy Godmother sings I'm a Hero, and then they like to help come back when gingerbread men will become to make a big gingerbread man, and then which suddenly happens is when Shrek, Puss in Boots, and Donkey, who wants to save Fiona in all costs, and then when Shrek, who wants to help save Princess Fiona at all costs, and including the fairy tale characters who want to defeat Fairy Godmother at all costs. And then which suddenly happens when Shrek has finally come back to Fiona. And then they save the time to come back to normal life. And also, Shrek and Fiona are turning back into ogre. And then when Donkey comes back into a real donkey. And then they all live happily ever after. And then they doing the happy ending song. And then including the post credits, here comes Donkey. Donkey plus Dragon equals Donkey. When Donkey and Dragon have kids. And yes, that's pretty much the plot. What have I heard of Shrek 2? Oh yes, even better than the first film. I watched that as a kid, and it's even way more funnier than the first film. So, this is the very first, and yes, because the DreamWorks animation with a new logo in 2004 looks really awesome, even more cooler than DreamWorks Pictures logo, released in 1994 for 2003, or the present, if you will. So, but anyway, because DreamWorks animation logo looks even proper in 2004. And anyway, let's take a look at the animation. The animation looks so awesome! And this is the very first DreamWorks animated feature to be hit with HP computer system. The story, very cool. The characters, we have Shrek, which is the main character. He's awesome, played by the legendary Mike Myers. And then we have Donkey. He's cool, played by the legendary Eddie Murphy. Princess Fiona, she's nice, played by the legendary Cameron Diaz. And also, Puss in Boots, best character, played by the legendary Antonio Banderas. And including Prince Charming. He's an awesome henchman. King Harold, he's nice. Queen Lillian, she's nice, played by the legendary Julie Andrews, which is the same person she played Mary Poppins from the 1964 Walt Disney live-action and animated feature. And then we have, and never forget to mention about Fairy Godmother. It's even better than Francis from the Boss Baby. Fairy Godmother is awesome. And then we have the fairy tale characters like Gingerbread Man, Pinocchio, the Three Blind Mice, Three Little Pigs, and the Big Bad Wolf. They're awesome. And all of this, they are super awesome. And yes, the new songs look really awesome. Even more better than the original. Do I have negatives? Nope, it's even way funnier and cooler than the original. Overall, it gets it a 10 out of 10. And you guessed a 10 out of 10 in my taste. And it gets the seal of epic masterpiece. So, hope you all enjoy. And stay tuned for my upcoming reviews is Gravity Falls review. Oh yeah, I cannot wait to watch Gravity Falls. Woo! Hope you all enjoy and goodbye.